Ebusaye mo bibi akwaba enfambra Pinax TV so na me ne okase ensem bebre na eje atese e wo Ghana hanum si ni nyina efa eye yera Ken Ofori-Atta ehun sabe me ne okase yera Manasseh Azuri awoye investigative journalist waba mbonten so e de nsem bia ba betuja efa eye Ken Ofori-Atta chi aye no ewo US asabe woda so ewo ice for akache wotwe mu se bia ye che eye Ken Ofori-Atta no na apartment a wotimu ewo the United States eho entrance enema wo mo ekokote biri no into which screens ni so a we ensema Manasseh Azuri editu ja or say Ken Ofori-Atta was arrested at the entrance of the Westlight apartment complex in Washington DC where he lived. It's located at 111 24th Street NW. Former US Vice President Kamala Harris lived in the Westlight building before becoming a VIP. Into no trema a former Vice President Kamala Harris na eho enanote ansana wo ba be ye Vice President ede ama eye US minor man different ube wo building no eno ene wa ase wo yetwemu se sa building ni entrance a ena wo mo ekokoche eye Ken Ofori-Atta meche ice for ekoche na wo mo ede no ekoto wo mo akache na chese from all angles and as from all indication no Ken Ofori-Atta was living a very luxurious life. It's as a apartment na a whole former vice president etimu ansana wo free mu akọ diana. It should tell you say Ken Ofori-Atta was living good and living well. Now so according to Manasseh Azuri awuni ne de sa edan we ya gate na no pe na wo mo ekọ ya wo mo ekotebiri eye Ken Ofori-Atta ede no ekọ yenkotie ensem a wode tu dwafa we nyina eho.
This news of his detention, there's some information you've been picking up and digging on that. Tell us about it.
Yes, I have had sources that witnessed the arrest of Ken Ofori-Atta, and the sources say he was arrested in Washington, D.C. on the morning of Tuesday, January 6, 2026. And then the information is that this wasn't like those organized raids by ICE at specific places. It looked as if they had gone in specifically for him, because the sources say that as soon as he emerged from the entrance of the building, they moved in, surrounded him, got him into the car, and then drove him away. And if you look at the place where he was arrested, it is about 89 miles from where he's detained now. That's about an hour and 30 minutes drive. So that was how it occurred in Washington, D.C. And then there is also the specific location where he was arrested. There is a luxury apartment complex in Washington, D.C., located on the 1111 24th Street in Washington, D.C., and the building is called the Westlight Apartment Complex. Westlight Apartment Complex. And my sources say this is where Ken Ofori-Atta has been living in the US. And then his son has been spotted in this building, his wife too. As to whether he's bought it or he's renting it, they cannot say. But this is where Ken Ofori-Atta has been living. It's a luxury apartment at the west end of Washington, D.C., and some prominent people have lived in this place. The most prominent official who has lived in this building, the immediate past Vice President of the U.S., Kamala Harris, had a 2-bedroom condo in this apartment. And when she became the Vice President and was moving out, this property was listed and sold at $1.89 million. That's a 2-bedroom apartment in this building owned by Kamala Harris. Was listed in April 2021, and then it was eventually sold for almost $2 million. And this is in a prime location with very good security, and it's just about a 20-minute walk from the White House. And this sources say this where Ken Ofori-Atta has been living in the US until Tuesday morning, when he was emerging from this building. The ICE officials or agents just surrounded him, moved him to the car, and then drove him away to the detention center that he is.
Enti according to Manasseh Azuri ni die na chese ICE for ekotwa Ken Ofori-Atta apartment ya na wotimu yi wo eye kuro no so no mkotwa ne huhia ya wo mutebiri no de no ekoye. So that was how Ken Ofori-Atta was abducted wo mo de ne kopie mo wo ICE for akache. Now ensem we nyina ekoso no Manasseh Azuri apparently he happened to be the first person I was start to say what the tips about Ken Ofori-Atta etoto mountain so wokoka say Ken Ofori-Atta February ayebosomi eda yenimu no e na Ken Ofori-Atta ne visa anke be expire nti na manfo bebre nim say February there Ken Ofori-Atta will find himself wanting enipa dodo na ebosiri say yedanya ne visa expire there na chese he has no option than to come to Ghana. Ena chese yenra February mu kra in March asem we ato no na no ena the deputy attorney general Dr. Justice ede nsem ya ba beto dwa ede fa rumor be asem be rumor by Manasseh Azuri en wo chem say no kra wa asem ni nyina mu Ghana foreign affairs aye nhwehwemu na kire say Ken Ofori-Atta enya dia asem ne visa expire na in June 2025 and US are buying a revoke a yen in krata or they ete a US minimum and no much than say one more man a few period be say on free krone so June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, any woman not say it's been over 5 months. One more a check and Ofori-Atta say you revoke in krata into the time I saw it was say we free a US minimum and we yas what dino that's what and the ICE for aqua tebrino ye beje bre na yetie and someone a year Dr. Justice our year the Deputy Attorney General e Ghana ha what they etuja ye ba ye beto aso
the former finance minister as at June 2025 that's last year his visa got revoked. I know I've seen statements from people who said the visa expired.
I see. So as of June 2025, his visa was revoked.
Revoked. So it's not a question of expiration of visa.
No, so explain that because there's some information about his visa expiring in February 2026. That's 14 February. I spoke to Manasseh a couple of days ago.
Take it for me.
That.
Take
so
it for me.
Explain what you mean.
The information we have from authentic sources is that his visa was revoked in 2025, June 2025. So he's been living in America without a visa, let me put it that way, for all this while.
Since June 2025?
That is the information we have.
His visa was revoked?
Yes.
So
it is not everything I can put to you, but it is just surprising that we have information from people out there, some purporting to be formal information, which is completely contrary to what the reality is.
Which is what, for instance?
Which is that visa did not expire.
True.
Visa got revoked.
That's what some of his persons who speak for him have been saying.
Precisely. So I'm saying that apart from extradition, there are other ways of making sure that persons
Ebusia, according to Dr. Justice here, na say, it could be said chia yachi eye Ken Ofori-Atta no. It is related to a letter Ghana Foreign Affairs for Edekoma US for instance say aside extradition no, there are other processes ni maybe omubetimi afem omubetimi amomonsa akanipa no. Into revoking the visa of the person no could also be one way or the other. Another way na US abai no deal with Ken Ofori-Atta. Now let's